Guys, my tank is ready to install onto the Supra. Like, it's ready to go, but I haven't done so yet because I was advised that I need to run a charcoal canister filter because I am mostly going to run E85, and if not, then it is going to smell a lot like fumes. And you know, it's more of a preference thing. I am aware that a lot of other builds, like, they don't tend to run a charcoal canister filter, and maybe that's just because of the mixture of gas that they're using. It's probably split between E85 and pump gas, or if it's not, it's just majority pump gas. So in those cases, I guess it's not that necessary. But in this case, they definitely recommended that I should run one. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, I can't run the OEM Toyota charcoal canister filter because if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's like pretty big. It's like a fat little thing, you know. So, and originally that one actually goes inside the engine bay of the car. So I'm gonna rewire this one specifically on the bottom frame of the car next to the tank, and possibly somewhere near the rear bumper or the frame. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna bolt it onto yet, but it's definitely gonna be in the bottom and it's gonna be close to the fuel tank. And another thing is, instead of going and buying a $300 or $200 charcoal canister filter and then still waiting a few days for it to arrive at my house from an aftermarket company, well, I'm outside of Lowe's and I decided that I might as well just fabricate one, and it wouldn't be a bad idea. Even if it's a fail, I mean, I'll give it a try. I'm only gonna spend like probably less than $40 on getting the stuff that I would need to make it. And I watched a few videos and it seems pretty simple to make, and it seems actually pretty fun, and it's like, it's creative, you know. So I think that's something that definitely would be successful, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out nice. So I'm gonna give that a try. I'm here at Lowe's just to get the basic stuff, which is PVC glue and some PVC pipes, and then I'm gonna pass by PetSmart to get some activated charcoal. And it's a granular charcoal, which is very specific, or best intended use for this application. So I'm gonna go get some of that, and then I'm gonna head over to Imports Auto to use their tools, because then I can go and fabricate it over there. So I found all these pieces, and this might work. This might be perfect because they don't sell these in smaller measurements, so this might work actually. This is interesting. I think I might have to just shave down the top piece, but it definitely looks like it's gonna work. All piece by piece. Just this Now that the container is properly assembled and painted, it's time to prepare it to have it ready to install. I was actually quite shocked on how nice it came out overall, noting that it was just twist-on pieces with a decent cap. The sizing seems about right compared to the others I've seen on eBay and Amazon. The only thing I would probably do different is not paint the threads next time, because once I seal this tightly, I will not be able to easily open this again. I didn't want to make a mess during this process, so I brought some white paper to use as a funnel when I pour the charcoal into the canister. The steel wool is super soft, it feels pretty light, and I used a very generous amount to cover the bottom base where the small ventilator holes are, so none of the charcoal spills out of it. I poured charcoal until it reached the rim, and I stuffed the rest with steel wool until it's a tight fit. I didn't compress it completely so it doesn't sound like a shaker when I move the canister around. While I was at Lowe's, I forgot to get a fitting, but they had some fittings at Import Auto. Not sure if this one would work fine since it's straight, but I'm gonna do my best to work with what I have before I make the decision to get an angled fitting instead. And there we have it, guys, a nicely created charcoal canister for my Supra build.